What does it mean to be here and now?
To be here and now means to be here and now. It's just be. That's the mantra I give to everybody. What is a good mantra? Some people come and say, be you. That's be you now. Why? Past is past. Don't lose your time. You will not change it. It's already past. So forgive yourself if you did something wrong. Everybody does things wrong in their lives. The people who say, I never did something wrong, this is completely crazy. You do things wrong. So when you do something wrong, first step, forgive yourself. Second step, repair. If you hurt somebody, repair. If the other person don't want to receive the reparation, that's his problem. You did your. So and past, you don't change. So don't live in the past. Future, prepare. You don't know. The people who say, oh, I will know it. I read the astrological you don't know. You don't know if in 1 minute the crazy people will put a nuclear bomb here. You don't know. You don't know if you will die. You know, like this guy in Russia just died yesterday. He was perfect. He made a video one day, you know, the Navladny. He died. Probably they kill him, but we don't know. Yeah? You don't know. You don't know. So future, prepare yourself for the future. You have to be prepared, because if you're not prepared, you will have situation and you will be, and past is already past. So, and present is to live now. To be here. Present. See. Receive. Be neutral. Observe. Be loving. That's present. That's live here and now. But sometimes you have to plan. And what is to plan? I think in the other video I already told you that, like 2 or 3 years ago. To plan is to have a conversation with God. And say, God, you're my partner. What I propose is this. What do you think about that? You make this conversation. When I go with executive company, business people, and I ask them, what is to plan? So they begin, it's to prepare the finance. Yeah, of course it is. But it's a conversation with God. Have that conversation. Talk to God. Change your relationship to God. Your relationship to God, especially the Catholic countries, but in all the Occident, is God is in the heaven and He's looking at you if you behave well or not. And He says to you, if you behave bad, you will go to hell. Or if you behave good, you will go to heaven. No, there is no hell and heaven. They are only hell and heaven. Here, you construct, you build up hell in your life now. Hell is here if you build it, or heaven if you build it. So you have the choice. So change your relationship to God. Talk to Him. When you are angry, be angry with God, not with your partner, not with the neighbor, not with other people. Be angry with God and say, fucking God, what are you doing to me? You created me and you're doing that to me. So, and God, He doesn't give a shit, you know. You can tell whatever you want to God. Will say, but you will liberate yourself and you will make yourself conscious that God is there. That he is. So talk to Him. Ask Him. I remember a text of Paramahansa Yogananda, a very, very renowned teacher, very nice. Read his book. I don't know if you read the book, Autobiography of a Yogi.
But I have it.
Fantastic book. But he says the same. He says, talk to God, ask God, put God to work. Yeah. You know, the most you will put God to work, the less you have to do yourself. Say to God, do this, do that, help me. Man, He's your partner. God is your partner. He's not something there. Is your all the time relationship, and God is inside you too. So talk to this God which is inside you, who is inside you, not this God, don't punish me, I'm guilty. Let all this guilt and things that won't help to grow, to be happy, to live life, to enjoy life like we were talking.
Yeah. I asked you one day already, but what does enlightenment mean?
Enlightenment, you see many people enlightened in the streets, no? Crazy people, no? They are enlightened. I will refer, that's only a joke comment, no? but it's true. No? Enlightenment is not so important. I will refer to Buddha. No? Buddha says, the way to enlighten you is complicated, it's work, but the main work is to come from the enlightenment and go back to your heart and to your compassion. Mm-hmm. It's much more work to go from enlightenment and open your heart and be with the people real, not to be the guy enlightened who speak and everybody said, oh, this guy, No. And that's easy. To enlighten is the most easy thing. You can even enlighten, you put a shoot of heroin or cocaine and you get enlightened, no? Or spiritual enlightenment you do. But that's not the most important thing. The most important is when you are enlightened, conscious. I mean, when I speak of enlightenment, I speak of being conscious. And being conscious, the second part is open your heart and be compassionate and serve people. Not look at them like, I'm enlightened, I tell you what to do, how. No. Just open your heart, serve people, make them aware that there is love. Love is the thing. Mm-hmm. So go back, and this is much more difficult than to enlighten yourself. To go back to humility, to serve, to open your heart, to be compassionate. That's what enlightenment is for. If you stay there in enlightenment, you will do a lot of wrong things. Mm-hmm. Because you're separated from what people really need. So enlightenment, yes, transform your life, but then when you see things, don't stay there. Just go back to your heart and be with the people and serve them.
Mm-hmm. Spiritual people are good people. Is it true?
No. There are a lot of shitty people in spiritual. They say they are spiritual. What is to be spiritual?
What is it?
To be in relationship with your spirit. Mm-hmm. To be connected to your spirit, to your essence. Mm-hmm. So to be connected to your essence means your essence is divine. You have to connect to that. And that's spiritual, not religious. Be spiritual is not to be religious. Some religious people are spiritual, but I know a lot of atheists, they are very spiritual. So you don't have to be religious to be spiritual. You have to connect to your essence, to your spirit, to your Kundalini. My translation of Kundalini is spirit. Mm-hmm. Yeah? This strength you have inside you to keep up and to go on and to raise, this is spirit. And to be spiritual is raise that energy in you to be strong, to be a warrior, but at the same time compassionate. You have always two sides. You are on the edge of the strength of a warrior and the how you say that, the weakness is not the weakness, the vulnerability of spiritual, the vulnerability of weakness. So you have to always balance these two things. Mm-hmm. If you're too warrior, no. If you're too vulnerable, you will never be able to spread consciousness. So you have to balance in you the two sides of the coin. Mm-hmm. Spiritual is balance your warrior side, Shakti and Bhakti. No? Shakti, the strength of the warrior. Bhakti, your devotion, your love. Balance these two things.